Kia ora and welcome along to the Sky Broadband Rapid League coming to you from Dunedin, Otapoti, and it is the Southland Sharks and the Otago Nuggets Rapid League teams about to get ready. Just the third game of Rapid League in the men's NZNBL and Sky Broadband Rapid League. A new innovation coming to you from the Edgar Centre. Brooke Rusco on hand for this one, and Rapid League, an exciting innovation last year for Toihi here in Aotearoa, but now they're bringing it into the men's side of domestic basketball in New Zealand, Aotearoa. And Brooke, it is a game where someone like yourself, do you feel the hips getting a little bit loose, getting the knees warmed up?
As we get older, I look at it and go, man, this would have been the freedom that we could have. But I'm looking at it as Father Time is undefeated, and I just think, ow, the pain. But I love what they're doing here, and you feel like you blink and we're back already. We were just watching the Rams win it, and now here we go for a brand new season. This, like you said, it's number 3, game 3. Boys get out here nice and early. Get excited for a new one.
Looking forward to this one. It is the young bloods who get an opportunity. No imports, no starting 5 players allowed in Rapid League. 4 4-minute quarters, points for and against. They count for the overall NZNBL ladder, and this is how the Sky Broadband Rapid ladder looks after the first 2 games. The 5 on the board already. And now St Giants, they got a win in the Rapid League, and we'll see how the ladder looks after the main game this afternoon here at the Edgar Centre. Looking for the Chemist Warehouse head-to-head stats as well. And for starting 5 for the Otago Nuggets, night and day Nuggets. Some familiar faces walking onto the floor, and some new ones for the Southland Sharks as well. And notably, the likes of Scott Telfer for the Sharks there. He is headed south, number 1 from the Airs, where he's spent the last 3 seasons in the NZNBL. And you've got guys like Benji Freeman, who's coming into the Otago Nuggets, who's also spent a couple of seasons with the Taranaki Airs.
He's limping there a little bit. He's favouring that right. Brand new haircut as well. Scott Telfer with some ink too. I see some things been happening here in the off season.
Just like that, we are back. And it'll be Robbie Coleman.
Oh, you can't just have it happen, can you? There's always got to be something before tip-off.
We'll get it underway with Riley Snow, a local Southland player from Southland Boys High School. And Otago had the tip. Bardsley couldn't track it down.
Someone won a bet. They were so excited about winning that.
Somebody did have the bet.
Someone was tipping that one pre-game.
It was close, wasn't it? So it will be the Sharks with the ball. 4 minutes to get this going. Matariki Kapia with the ball, giving it back to Scott Telfer. Telfer challenged by his former teammate at the Airs, and it will go to the Nuggets.
I like the look though. Confident take. Rip baseline, went into his old teammate there and tried to meet him at the rim, but good confident take there from Scott Telfer first up. Plenty of time and space in this league too. You can get rushed. But not this man right here.
Time stands still for Benji Freeman, but he misses that. Carpia from Hutt Valley High School. The runner collected.
Oh, good
nice look. And was that tipped? No, it wasn't. Felt like it was.
I always find it how interesting the pace is going to be with the Rapid League. I know it's in the name, but doesn't necessarily mean you have to pay 100 miles an hour. But because you only have 4 minutes, you want to get out, you want to get up and run. But every now and then, just slow it down.
Caleb Smartler tried to sell that as being tipped. Still looking for our first points here in the Sky Broadband Rapid League. Telfer. Freeman with the board. Here comes Bardsley. Bardsley, an integral rotation player for Brent Matahari and the Nuggets. And Andrew Wheeler, Father Time is defeated in the case of Andrew Wheeler. He is somebody who will suit it up until he's 90.
I think he's got about 8 years left too. He's in his prime, this man. He's been playing for so long. But you're right, and with the Rapid, you see Benji take it downhill.
Benji hammers. Wheeler coming away with it. Puts it up over the top. And there's the first basket.
Go. Quick turnaround and run.
And a steal and a turnover. Ben Hall trying to find Riley Snow. And subs in. So 7 players available. 2 subs for the Rapid League rules. No starting 5, no imports allowed. So all New Zealand players.
She is frantic too.
Talfa dancing. Coleman with the closeout. Rebound, another one for Freeman.
And 0-3 right now for Telford, but I like it. Stay aggressive. Like the looks that he's getting. He's playing with confidence.
Joahi lost the handle. Another turnover for the Sharks. And a fast break layup. Good finish from Ben Hall.
Sometimes the best offense is good defense. Both baskets. Off the turnover, they get out and run.
Piper. He gets the Nuggets' first layup. And these Rapid League games, from the ones we've seen only recently, the Phi had a 1-point win in the Rapid League. But last season with Tauihi, if you get away early, it is very hard to claw a lead back. And this is tight so far. That 3 is missed from Benjamin Hall. Guy Malloy said midweek, Bardsley's fouled, that head coach of the Sharks, that it's just a case of trying to find out as a head coach with the coaching staff how you manage what the Rapid League presents as challenges and opportunities. You've got guys who will get warm for the bench, maybe have to sit a while though. How you manage your pre-game routines with the main 5.
Such a blank canvas. We're learning so much on the go as well. Within the likes of Andrew Willett, you have him out there at the moment, but the body takes a little bit longer to warm up, and there's that break in between. But he can direct traffic while they're running this game. So many questions about the Rapid League.
Kapia, good defense from the Nuggets. Wheeler looking to drive, kicks it out. That 3 is missed. Wheeler with the rebound.
Yes.
A foul to him. He bent down to pick it up off the Webster miss.
Got a nose for it, got to sniff it out sometimes, goes and gets it. Can't find anything in the half court. Right now the Sharks, but they're still up 6-3. Getting it done on the defensive end.
Poked away, regathers. 5 to shoot. Freeman down low, gets everybody up. And he'll head to the line to shoot 2, Benji Freeman.
That works. That works. There's 2 different looks you can go with as well. Just slow everything down, give it to Freeman in the half court, let him post up and go to work. What do you just run that on ball nice and high? Short on the first.
Do you think the Sharks are getting round to putting the names on the back of their singlets?
We'll get there. Round 1. I think they're going to come back with a different uniform in the main one.
Yeah, they are. They swap around.
But for the Rapid, they'll get there.
As time winds down, Wheeler in and out. Freeman collects it, I should say, and that is the first quarter. Southland with a 6-4 lead, just a minute between quarters. Here in the Sky Broadband Rapid League. You can get a slight breather there, Brooke, and talk about how up and down the Rapid League it is. Rapid in name and rapid by nature as well. I think if it was called the half-set league, run your offense league, then maybe you might see a little bit of construction and plays run, but as you can see, it is
true to the name.
Up and down.
That is very true to the name. If you can look after the ball look after the ball and you shoot the 3-ball well in the Rapid League, you're going to go a long way to winning this bad boy. But you see it already, there's turnovers. Everybody's trying to get out and run. It's also the first game of the year, so you're trying to find your feet. How does Rapid work?
Well, the Nuggets Rapid League team, and you can get your Sal's NBL Steel combo with that QR code there. And that is a mighty looking meal. And we will have those deals throughout the season from the great league sponsor, Sal's. The Otago Nuggets, a bit of a famine shooting it though. 1 for 3 in that first quarter. The Southland Sharks 3 for 11 in 4 minutes of action.
Hey, what it tells me though is the next one's going down. It's a numbers game.
6 rebounds for the Nuggets.
Would you shower in between the games?
Not me personally.
Oh, I'm in the shower.
Yeah, you high personal hygiene, Brock.
Top of my list.
A lot of people ask me what's it like to work with Brook Ruscoe. And he always smells great.
Cocoa butter is always on hand.
Second quarter back underway. The Edgar Centre. Up here. This is that. Nuggets defense resolute. Can tie it with a 3 here.
Feels like the pace has picked up in this one already.
Ahi pulls up for a long 2. Analytics be damned. The jumper is good. From Joe Ahi, Onslow College represent. Not many National League players out of Onslow College, my alma mater, my high school. So
wave their flag.
Had a good conversation with Joe about that as the semi-finals last year. And that finish is good from Matthew Piper. He's got 4. And the Nuggets take the lead here.
And it seems the easiest way to get a bucket is get it done on the defensive end. As we see the foul there. But nothing coming in the half court. Good looks, nothing's falling. Stop one end, get out and run. Back-to-back buckets though from Otago, and they take the lead.
So you can see Guy Malloy, is that him standing in the corner there in the white shirt? Just watching some of the bench players. Is Scott Telfer nails that. But he lets his assistants run this, as does Brent Matahari for the Nuggets. Coleman up high. Giving it to Russ. Michael Russ trying to step through. He's fouled. It counts. The continuation. With the bright highlighter yellow shoes. A lot of highlighters died for those. And he'll go to the line for the N1 opportunity.
You got to whip it out every now and then and just go into the do-it-yourself kit.
Stepping through. The reach and the Nuggets storming back into the lead here in this first quarter. Second quarter, I should say. First half of the Sky Broadband Rapid League.
I like it. Just put it on himself.
He takes a seat. Coleman and Telfer get tied up as I believe it's a Quake Webster foul.
Telfer feels the same as well. You can tell he's been aggressive from the jump of this ball game. Trying to get back to the rim on this one. Saw them out of position, picks up the foul. And I wanted to go through the sets and everything's running fairly quick as Telfer gets back in. Goes back at Freeman, but are you better to just give the ball to one man and play a high on ball?
Russ kicking it out. Smiler giving it to Freeman. Freeman front of the rim. Rebound from Ben Hall. Nice steal. It's Rusk putting it up, off the glass and in. 13 plays 10.
Make your presence felt in the ball game. Tough and one, gets a steal down the other end and goes through and finishes on the other end.
There are player timeouts in the Sky Broadband Rapid League as well, usually saved for the into halves, into the game. Ooh. And then we've got...
That was a box out.
No, it's a box out and a half. Telfer and Bardsley having some words.
How you been this off-season? Been good? How's life?
It's Ty Webster I saw. He's not playing today, but Ty Webster on the Nuggets bench enjoying that.
Oh, he'll have something to say.
All entertainment team is Ty Webster. As Telfer heads to the line. And that's not a great foul for the Nuggets there, all the way down the other end. As Telfer is good on the first. You can see Ty, feet out, down the other end. Not the Hardy there with his arms folded.
One of these days I want to see Ty stressed. I don't know what environment you ever find that, but I want to find a stressed Ty Webster to see if it's even possible.
Southland close the lead to 1 point with 60 seconds to go in the first half here. It's Telfer reaching in there. Michael Ross gets fouled. It's getting real scrappy in the second quarter. These two teams have had some pre-season action as well. Nuggets getting the better of the Sharks in pre-season. They split the regular season Sal's NBL games last year, these two teams. Bardsley.
I feel like you have to go back to Russ. He's made a few. Well, Benji works too.
Gives it to Bardsley, puts it up, banks it in, gets the roll. Nuggets lead is 3.
I don't know if it was conventional, but it worked.
Telfer poked away, dribbled into trouble, almost got it back. And they did get it back, and it's Bardsley with the foul.
The way he stepped into that, I thought he was about to throw it down.
Smiler had it, gave it away.
I thought he had an appointment with the rim on that one.
Carpenter ties it up at 15. 32 seconds to go. Southland will get it back if they get a stop and a rebound here. Nuggets looking to wind this clock down. 6 to shoot. They get a turnover. Carpenter coming away with it. Can look to hold it up. Work the shot clock down. Work the game clock down with Scott Telfer for 3. Can't get it. Smiler looking to save his field goal percentage. And
Put that one up.
We're tied up at 15 at half time.
Rapids one place you can let that bad boy fly. Gonna put that one up. Tied at 15 though, Scott Telfer has 6. Went for 9 to close out that half. It's just turnovers killing both teams at the moment. If you can look after the ball, slow everything down. I know it's called rapid, but I think if you just slow this one down, put it in the half court, run high on balls. Maybe with Ahi and Freeman. No, Russ came in and he looked confident there as well, but put Freeman in some high on balls, make them defend that. Less on turnovers. Might help you out a lot.
Your leading scorer for the Nuggets, United Day Nuggets, is 5 for Michael Rusk. He's 2 for 2. And for Southland Sharks, tough start for Scott Telfer, but he's come good in the second quarter. But he's got 6 points. You can see his experience of playing the last couple of seasons for the years in the irregular rotation. He's come to fruition here.
It's just turnovers that are really hurting the Nuggets at the moment. They've got 7 already in 8 minutes of game. And from their main guys too, Barnsley's got a couple. He's got a couple as well. So if those guys then you expect them to protect the ball a little bit better here in the second half. If they can look after the ball, it's going to go a long way to helping them win this ball game here today.
Neither team connecting from deep here as well. Combined 0 for 9, 0 for 6 are the Sharks. So we'll get a bit of action from the free throw line as well. It's been physical.
It either means the next three's going in, or we've got to stop looking at threes and getting that bad boy inside. I'm going with the next one's going in.
The Nuggets with Matt Piper, Michael Russ, both from Otago Boys High School. Robbie Comans from King's College in Auckland. Benji Freeman, St Andrews and Christchurch. Draahi is from Onslow College. Matt Barsi from Palmy. And Caleb Smiler from Fraser High School. All New Zealand action here. And for the Southland Sharks, Ben Hall. Reefy, I should say, is Nuggets come away with the ball there as Bardsley from Palmy puts it in.
Put it in with the left too. Going away from traffic, felt the contact. Put it up with the left and nothing but net.
Wheeler on the kick out. Kapia. Matariki Kapia getting around Benji Freeman. Acrobatic, but couldn't get the finish.
And there's space to be had because it's rapid. You don't get to the corners as well. Everything's a little bit quicker.
Bardsley looking for that first three.
You can find some space here. Quick on ball and slip.
And Kapia, and we've just lost our pitches from the Edgar Centre. And I imagine this is going to take some time to get us back up to speed. And we'll be back with your Rapid League action as soon as we can here on Sky Sport. Back up and running, 21-17, Sky Broadband Rapid League. Sharks with a 4-point lead now. Coming up on 90 seconds to go in the third quarter.
And just with the way the ball game's been going, as you see the turnover there, real chance to just close this game out, it feels like. Come down here, get a bucket, whether that's in the paint, or you want to hit a three as well, but just keep extending this lead, come back down, get a stop. You can blow this thing into a double-digit lead heading into the quarter.
Oh,
good pass!
What a pass. What a look. What a finish.
For those Easter eggs, there they are.
Riley Snow picks it up off the floor, and then a miscommunication on a cut sees a Nuggets turnover. Down 6, under a minute to go now. Southland can really stretch it out here if they can execute. Nuggets need to stop. 3 ball. That misses from Webster.
I like the look too.
Underneath Riley Snow.
Went for the 3, went for the knockout blow, had space. Like every big, cleaning up the miss. And they're just doing what they need to do at the moment as well. Doing a good job on the defensive end, back-to-back turnovers. Getting into the paint, getting the looks they are after, and then crashing their own boards.
Riley Snow misses the first free throw. Good on the second. 7-point Sharks lead.
I like the set. Probably the best set that they've run all game. Find the wide open look. Did a good job of getting it one side to the other, get downhill, and then find your shooter.
Wheeler.
Still 5 on the clock.
Oh, behind the back to Riley Snow. Oh, what a dish from Quake Webster. It deserved more.
Good looks.
And then Piper couldn't corral that cross-court pass in. Another Nuggets turnover.
3 in the space of a minute, but
That is
the looks.
That is the 12th overall in this game.
But that's not good. That's going to make it tough.
Needs to let it go. And Southland Sharks with a 7-point lead with 4 minutes to go in their first official Sky Broadband Rapid League game. They lead the Nuggets 24-17 at Edgar Centre.
My auntie was my coach growing up, and she had great advice when we were younger. She said if the turnover count is the same as the minute count, we're not going to win this game. It was one of the best advice I've ever. I said, Auntie, you know what? You're spot on with that. And that's where the Nuggets need to turn this bad boy around. 12 turnovers in 12 minutes. It's just going to make it tough.
Yeah, that's not a great stat in the first Sky Broadband Rapid League game.
Shout out to my Auntie Penny, though. I still remember that. Boys, you guys are just turning the ball over again and again.
Did you ever have a 40 turnover game?
We went close. Those games we might have went close. And boy, did she let us know about it. Actually, I played Delhi once, so they might have had 40 in that game.
Oof.
If not 40 points, that's for sure.
What level did you play Matthew Dellavedova in?
He was about 14. We would have been about 14, and just knew he was going to be in the NBA. I said, okay, that's the level. Okay.
Well, that's why.
Roger that. I can see what you mean.
That's why you've got a lot of turnovers. You've got 14-year-old Matthew Dellavedova flying around the court.
Oh, it's the worst.
Into the passing lanes, pressuring the ball, 96 feet.
I promise you, it was worse than you could think. Because right after him was Patty Mills.
Oh, that's unlucky.
It's terrible.
Poked away to get us underway, and it'll stay with the Nuggets. In a 7-point hole here. Haven't shot the ball particularly well from deep. Still 0 for 6. 7 for 15 are the Nuggets. 9 for 24 are the Sharks. The drive is good from Matthew Piper.
It's still a 5-point ball game. All things considering, haven't made it 3, turning the ball over a lot. Got to be happy to still be in this ball game and still give yourself a chance.
3 on the way. That would have been a knockout blow. Nuggets get it back though. This 3 is no good, but the offensive board from Coleman. Rusk. Friend with Coleman on the elbow. 3 ball. Another miss from deep. It's not dropping for the Nuggets.
Back-to-back good looks as well. 0 of 8 now, 0 of 9 for Southland. It kind of feels like whoever makes their next 3. Do we get a 3 in this ball game?
Kapia gets the roll. Matariki Kapia with the finish.
Here's a chance at your 3-point play. Not from behind the arc, but gets downhill, feels the contact.
Hutt Valley High School gets the finish. It might have come up a little bit gimpy on the elbow.
He said, I can do this again and again and again and again.
With the harm, but he got the hoop. He'll head to the line to convert a 3-point play opportunity. And stretch this lead out to 8. Crowd building at the Edgar Centre.
Ty Webster still looking extremely stressed there in the top right corner.
Main game, 3 p.m. at the Edgar Centre. Ty Wynyard in the building, but not playing. Neither is Dante Russo-Nance with injury. 2 Perth Wildcats.
Ty Wynyard, Webster.
Oh, what did I say?
I said Wynyard's here too? They got all the
Ty
time.
Webster, I mean, so I mean Dante Russo-Nance.
Oh yes, looking forward to seeing him back in this league as
Ty
well.
Wynyard currently playing 3x3 for New Zealand. Asia Cup qualifiers.
Ooh.
Almost hitting the reverse.
Had the left.
It was Piper, but it's Southland Sharks ball. Telfer keeping him on his left hip. Can't get the right-handed jumper to go. Smiler with the rebound.
And Sky hasn't had the game he's after, but I like the looks he's getting, how aggressive he's being, the space that he's creating with the shots as Benji gets downhill.
Another 3 missed. Has not been kind, the long ball there. 0 of 9, the Nuggets. Just down 6. And then they get the stop, though. They just need a bucket here, Brooke Rusco. 90 seconds to go.
Pull it, oh, he'll
Freeman! No!
You live and die on it. 0 of 10 now from behind the arc. Not much better on Southland side. 0 of 8 from deep. Oh, good look. Hey, we can't score 3s from behind the arc, but we find another way to get 3-point plays. Back to back. And 1s for the Southland Sharks team. Good cut and good look. I would put the ball in Scott Telfer's hands. I would say let's go 4 flat. Come run high on balls. And make the right plays.
Nuggets need some buckets here. Time is not their friend. Smiler. Contested pull-up.
Do we get a 3 ball in this game?
No, we have not had a 3 in this game.
I'm saying we get 1 in the last minute.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah. Over, under, definitely over.
He's in the line at 0.5?
Here it is.
No, it's not. It is! Did you take the overs?
Seats!
I owe Brooke Rusco money. He's walking around. Southland with an 11-point lead, and that'll be all she wrote here. Oh, Benji, vintage Benji Freeman.
Oh, deserves to go down.
Great rebound from Smiler. Stops the clock. With a 3-point play, he had the opportunity from the foul line, and crazier things have happened, but it's going to be, by the looks, the Sharks win here.
He put that pass on a dime. Through traffic behind the back, found a shooter in the corner, didn't go down, but the look was there.
Missed the free throw line. Missed the foul shot from the free throw line, I should say. And a turnover. So the Nuggets, they can get a bucket, maybe a 3. They deserve a 3.
Deserve a 3, all
Their
right.
percentages deserve a 3. If they can get a steal, perhaps.
It's a 6-point ball game at that point.
Freeman, there it is. And Telfer cleans it up. A glimmer of hope, a sliver of light for the Nuggets is gone. And Kapia puts the bucket in, and the Nuggets will go down here. Will they get a 3? They will!
Yes, he is.
That is That is late justice as we've got
Timeout.
a player timeout here with 1.1 to go.
Safe and sorry, I can respect it. Hey, we got 2 threes in too. I had a feeling.
The Nuggets had an opportunity at the end of the game, end of the first half here. They didn't take the player timeout option because you can advance the ball from the back court. As you see here, this is what the Sharks have done. And they will have the opportunity because points for and against count. And he banks it in! Who was that? Was that Ben Hall?
We waited all game, but we got 3 in the space of a minute.
Ben Hall banking in the 3. 37-26. Oh my goodness. And that'll be an 11-point win for the Sharks. The Sky Broadband Rapid League. We'll be back at 3, but don't go anywhere because we've got highlights between these two teams from last season. As we just look at the Chemist Warehouse stats quickly. Ben Hall with 13. And a balanced scoring sheet for both teams there, but just not enough for the Nuggets. The 3 ball wasn't falling. And that was 7 of 9 from the foul line with the Sharks, Brooke Roscoe.
Man, they still put up 37 points. 37 points.
Basketball is a movie, and every game is a blockbuster. E for excitement, entertainment, energy, and epic. Cells NBL 2024 is rated E.
Kia ora, everybody, and welcome along to Otago's Edgar Stadium, where it is the Otago Nuggets and the Southland Sharks ready to get together and play their first game of round one. Sales NBL action, Edgar Centre, Dunedin. We've just seen the Sky Broadband Rapid League, Andrew Mulligan and Brooke Roscoe on hand for this one. Hugh and Phil, they called the game earlier in the week. This is how the standings look. And Brooke, these two teams very familiar with each other. It's the Southern Stoush, and pre-season, it doesn't count for anything, but you get a sense of where you're at quite quickly, and that's what happened to the Southland Sharks. Looking to do better than they did last season, where they finished with a 6-12 record in 8.
Yeah, well, one thing that's going to help them today is no Ty Webster's out there. So it's a lot easier to play this Otago Nuggets team without him, but he is there, he is in the arena, so he can give people energy and he can help and direct, but to play this team without him is huge. Big way to start the season as well, Southland Derby. Who's going to get bragging rights nice and early on this bad boy. And shout out to the Fire, they got their first win last night, first game, first win over the Hawke's Bay Hawks last night, but big win for them.
Still to come, and that'll be a little bit later, the Jets and the Airs, and a big one, the Saints and the Tuatara.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that one.
That will be a great game. Not everybody is in for round one. A few teams have a few outs, but that is an early indication between those two teams, the Saints and the Tuatara. Looking forward to all the action across the league. Around the Motu and the Southland Sharks. And they have lost a lot of players. Just two Sharks back that played at least 50 minutes of the season. That is Ben Hall and Zoe Burton, who played in the rotation for Guy Malloy. And they've added a lot of local talent, as we saw in the Rapid League. And they've also added 3 new imports as well. Same for the Otago Nuggets. Jack Andrews back after another season as a development player for the Perth Wildcats. They lose the big and Sam Timmins, who's gone to the Bulls.
Yeah, there is no hiding that as well. Big Sammy Timmins obviously went off and played with the Sydney Kings this year as well, but to have him out of the team, that's a huge omission. Settles the paint, was the captain. I'd imagine the leader in the locker room as well. So who's going to be that person? How do they step up without him? Obviously, we talked about Ty already, and he can't control that locker room, but huge for them to lose big Sammy Timmins.
And that is the starting 5 for the Sharks, and now that's the Nuggets starting 5. Guy Malloy is the coach of the Southland Sharks, and he knows he's got some adjusting to do with new faces.
Welcome to the season, Guy. A very new look about the Sharks. Are you happy with how it's all come together during the pre-season?
Well, it was a beginning because we've got a lot of new players and it takes time to get the understanding. So necessary steps, and hopefully we can get some cohesion soon.
There's a real rivalry with the Nuggets. What are the key things you need to do well today to get the win?
Well, credit to the Nuggets. I think they always play physical D and they hit the glass really hard. So, you know, we'll need to do a good job on the glass and counter well defensively ourselves.
Matt Bardsley and the Nuggets, they finished second last year, 12-6 record. They fell in the semi-final to the Canterbury Rams, the eventual champions. And new faces with Darko Kelly and Henshaw as well coming into the starting 5. Kamani Lawrence, the other import.
Welcome to the season, Brent. Have you been happy with your preparations, and can you give us an update on any players missing today?
The preparation, you always want more time. I think, but the time we've had, we've made the most out of it, and so really enjoying the new guys we have here. Ty and Dante won't be joining us, so opportunity for Darcy Knox to step in that starting role and lead the team.
It's always a great battle with the Sharks. They look a very different team to last season. What are you expecting from them?
We need to basically make up from that 37-point hiding we got last year. So, we need to come out and play our game. It's obviously early season, so we're all feeling each other out, so it'll be interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, Brett Matahari, he knows that you've got to get onto the score early. This is, in fact, Brooke Rusco, they are the best fourth quarter team in the season last season. The Southland Sharks, the worst. The Nuggets, though, they didn't start games particularly well across the Souths NBL. Per spatialjam.com, looking at those stats. So it's always a slow start for the Nuggets, but they close strong. Conversely, the Sharks they didn't really have a lot of great quarters. They were making personnel changes throughout the season. But if they can get a settled lineup here, Guy Malloy hopefully will be happy with his performances. Although in pre-season they weren't really in there being engaged. Kamani Lawrence and Gerald Vick, those two imports will be interesting. The guard battle, though, looking forward to that.
And missing the playoffs last year. If you think about this team last year too, 90% of the time they had the ball in Jeremy Kendall's hands. And 90% of the time he did the right thing, but completely different team. So how are they going to look this year? What sort of offense are they going to run? Guy Malloy is obviously back running the cutter once again, but who has the ball in their hands the majority of the time? Alonzo Burden is that, is that staple. He's the foundation down there. But it is a brand new squad. And as we said before, it's kind of like a blank canvas for both of these teams. And you can't win the competition on the 30th of March, but you learn a lot about your team. What sort of team are we going to have as the season fights and we get into those dark stages. But you also want to get on the board nice and early as well. So golden opportunity for both of these teams to almost steal a win at the start of the season. Dante Russo-Nance isn't playing. Ty Webster isn't playing. There's such a new squad that we're looking at here with the Southland team. So real potential for both of these teams to grab a dub nice and early in the season and then just get the wheels are moving at this early start of the season.
It certainly is. Yeah, it was a missed opportunity for the Nuggets. Coming off the championship in 2022, Southland always have a high expectation, and they have been in the league a little while. They don't have the heritage of some of the teams, but they do have pedigree and winning titles. But the last few seasons, it just hasn't really come together. Guy Malloy signed on for 2 more seasons in the off-season. And the expectations there will be final 6, absolutely, after missing out last season. About to get this game underway. Souths NBL action. And tipping off between these two teams. No Braden Inga for the Southland Sharks, and of course no Dante Russo-Nance and Ty Webster for the Nuggets.
And excited to see Dante Russo-Nance back in this league. When he was playing with the Suatara those 2 seasons that he had, absolutely lit the league up at the tender age. I think he was 16, 17 at that point. There was nights where he was having 20, 25, he had 30-point ball games as well. So he steps away. He has a couple injuries while he was away with the Perth Wildcats, but from what I heard, the way he was wrapping up the season, he was one of the best players that they had at training. So excited to see him back in this league. Hopefully he's back playing in the next couple of weeks.
Big signing for the Southland Sharks as well. Callum McRae, the big 7-footer, 7'1" in fact. A mid-season pickup by the Giants last season. Big man. He is a 19-10 guy for the Southland Sharks, coming in off the Nelson Giants. And the little man with the night and day backpack, the night and day Nuggets, hosting this game. And we'll get underway. It will be Mikhail Lotz jumping with Jack Andrew there, and it's going to be Nuggets ball to start this game. Zach Darko Kelly. I had a look at some of his highlights, and you like the look of him. He could do it all.
He could, and
on
I think
YouTube.
The usage rate on YouTube is a good point, but the usage rate I think is going to be pretty high for him today, as we see the turnover there.
Zoe Burden feeling it. Start us off. Darcy Knox throwing the keys by Brent Matahari. Knox has been there for a while now. Jack Andrew can't corral that, but he gets it back. And McRae with the rebound.
And I'm interested to see who takes this ball game over from the jump. Who has their fingerprints all over the game, who can direct traffic, hold the tempo. Especially at the start of the year, you get those old veterans who just find you some easy buckets just to find yourself some space in this ball game.
Josh Turner, the 31-year-old American from Georgia, misses that. He is well-traveled. I'll reel off the countries he's played in later when we have time. He's played all over the world. Jack Andrew, straight down the lane, and he's blocked. I think Lott's got a piece of that. He wants it to go upstairs. There's LeGerald Vick, the Kansas Jayhawk alum. And the and one, number 4, Kamani Lawrence. Welcome to the South Island, Kamani Lawrence. He'll endear himself to the Nuggets faithful there on the drive with the and one.
And there's a Perth Wildcat connection that you'll see throughout this bad boy with the Otago Nuggets. But I just had this thought, if they push late into the playoffs, would Otago have had a team? Ty's were not there, Dante's not there. You think about Jack Andrew, Ben Henshaw's come across as well. If they were still playing the Perth Wildcats, it's a completely different squad that we're looking at today with this Otago Nuggets squad.
That's a very good point. Obviously Flynn Cameron not there for the years, coming up later. He's got a rather large game tomorrow on ESPN. Game 5, a championship decider between the Jack Jumpers and Melbourne United. Henshaw, the Aussie, pulling back and knocking it down. The Nuggets out to a 5-0 lead.
And I spoke with Coach Aaron Young, who's the coach of the Tuatara, but was the assistant coach, one of the assistant coaches for the Perth Wildcats, and he was huge. He was high on Ben Henshaw.
Darcy Knox hustling there. Josh Turner with a loose dribble there.
The way that Ben Henshaw plays, gets out, has that mid-range, is athletic.
A boomer as well.
A boomer, and he's extremely confident. So he's one player to keep an eye out on this league this year.
He had 14 against Korea in the international window in February.
When you got the boomer asterisk next to you, it means you're good.
Can you charge more on your contract?
Without a doubt.
McRae ripping it down. Vic. Kelly to Lawrence. Lawrence has it blocked out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Night and Day Nuggets.
I know it's still early in this ball game, but Otago's doing a good job of just closing out positions in this first couple minutes.
Sky Broadband Rapid League game. The Sharks picked up the 37-26 win over the Nuggets. The drive from Lawrence is good. Nuggets out to a 7-0 lead. Benches up for Brent Matahari and his team. Looking to go one-on-one as Lotz. Gives it out to Turner. Big Cullen McRae setting the screen. And Lotz, that 3 is missed. Knox pulling down the board.
And Gang rebounding once again, one and done. And they get out the other end.
Great block from Marcel Lotz. Burton, corner ball is good. Zoe Burton, the vet, the captain of the Sharks team, renamed captain. And Henshaw, he gets the bucket. Back and forth here at the Edgar Centre.
Good looks at the moment for this Otago Nuggets team. Kind of getting it however they want it. Going to have to tidy it up here on the defensive end if you're part of the Sharks unit.
Bit of ball movement from the Sharks as Burton gets a clean look. In and out. Rebound from Lawrence. Commanding Lawrence with the ball. Spent 5 years at Arizona State University.
And I know it's still early days, but that's on the scout. You know Alonzo Burden's a shooter. We see Jack Andrew quick roll. Get to the rim, but you got to know where Alonzo Burden is at all times. Make them pay already for one. This is the wide open one on the second one.
About a week and a half ago, as Henschel will pick up the foul there. These two teams played a preseason game, and Southland had a full complement of players, really, minus Inga like for this game. And they got beaten by the Nuggets bench, basically. Guy Malloy said it was basically like playing their Rapid League team, and we got beaten.
Every now and then, though, in the preseason, that's okay. Wakes you up, just reminds you that, hey,
I'm glad if you're my coach.
I'm finding the silver. If I was the coach, I don't know if it's the silver linings, but as a commentator, you're trying to find the silver linings for some of these.
On the reverse, nice from LeGerald Vick. Around the long arms of Jack Andrew. Southland down 6. Andrew looking for the handoff. Henschel steps to his right and knocks down the 3. And Henschel with 7 points early on in this first quarter.
First 5 minutes is anything to go by. Coach Aaron Young one line. As advertised so far.
And we've got a foul on the drive. So Darko Kelly picking up that. And GJ Gardner-Holmes replay. Just a little bit too much on the hip there for the referee's liking, maybe.
That's always a funny time at the start of the season as well with imports and just trying to learn how it works on this side of the world. There might be number 2 there.
Is that another foul? Yes, it is.
Back to back on Darko Kelly.
And Darko Kelly will take a seat. Benji Freeman into the game. Bardsley's out there. Cullen McRae backing Andrew in, and nice work from Cullen McRae with the soft little hook.
Slow motion with the potion. Slow it down. Gets to his spot. Over that right shoulder to the left.
In the basket with the lotion, is that? Oh, the crossover. Oh, the dish, the block. Oh, and the foul.
Great start here from Otago. Maybe more promising sign is on the defensive end as well. Still trying to work out the schemes, the systems, rotations. Who can you trust? Who can you trust on the defensive end? But so far it looks good.
Jack Andrew, he has been so reliable for Brent Matahari off the bench, and when needed to start games. He's been given the 5 spot here to start the season. He misses the second there, and he will be an excellent paint defender for Brent Matahari. He's got his hands full with Cullen McRae as they come away with the steal. Here's Henschel over Telfer. Bardsley can't get the offensive rebound to go in. And Scott Telfer from the ears is in. He goes upstairs, and it's going to be a nice little alley-oop play to Markel Lotz.
Great job there from Scott Telfer on both ends. Contests the ball well in transition, stays vertical with Henschel, and goes down the end and throws it up.
Kamani Lawrence on the drive, softly off the glass. Just as soon as Southland score a bucket, they can't get a stop at the other end, it feels like.
It's commanding a lot of attention down there on the offensive end. Ooh.
We got a foul on the other side there, far side from the camera, and it will be Nuggets ball. Matariki Kapia into the game, number 13 for Southland. And a strong rapid lead game coming in. Ben Hall also in there for Guy Malloy and the Sharks.
And just the one foul on Darko Kelly. I thought he had 2.
I think it might have been on Bardsley, that foul, that second one, that you thought.
That's good, because I was watching his YouTube with you, and I hope he gets out in transition in this game.
Telfer McRae in amongst 4 Nuggets. Bardsley has Jack Andrew. There's a mismatch. Telford, nice help, but Bardsley. And the finish. Matt Bardsley, they call him the slippery eel. And that's what he does. He does so many little things on the floor.
And it's unconventional. Telford did a good job originally, read the play, made it awkward for them, but just right spot, right time for Bardsley. Tidies up the mess, and one. So at the free throw line, it's a 10-point ball game.
Certainly is. Timeout is called. It will be the Nuggets with a 10-point lead here. Leading scorers Ben Henshaw and Kamani Lawrence. They have 7 apiece for the night and day Nuggets. Spread evenly around for Southland Sharks at the moment, but unfortunately, a bit of a hole at the moment. Just can't stop the Nuggets shooting 61%. Just 28 for the Sharks, who've had plenty of looks. They've missed 10, 4 of 14. I didn't see a lot of three-point shooting until very late in that Rapid League game.
Well, then she got hot there in that last minute, though.
Sal's NBL Steel combo, get $30 for some tasty garlic knots and a half-and-half pizza there. I think that's cheese in one half and the pepperoni on the other. Use that QR code. Wow. There'll be different deals throughout the Sal's NBL season from the great league sponsor, Sal's. Authentic New York pizza.
And I'm excited. I'm so excited and not wary about the lineup that this Otago Nuggets team is going to have when they're full, when they're healthy. They have a lot of ball-dominant guards, but why I think it could work is because they're all coming out of Perth. They all know each other's game. It's not like they're just meeting everyone for the first time. Once Ty Webster gets in here, Ben Henshaw's been playing with them. Dante Russo-Nance, they've been together for the last 8 months.
I love to hear what you said about Dante Russo-Nance as well. We've seen him, like, with the Tuatara, of course, as Bardsley leaves the and one opportunity at the front of the rim. But he was playing significant minutes for the Tuatara, and on the Friday night he was dropping 40 or 50 for his high school.
Well, he'd do geometry in the morning and then come and give imports 20, 25 as a young tender age. But he just played with such confidence. But from what I heard as well, and he's been sitting with this injury, a niggly little injury for the last, and ball's going back the other way. Seems like 2-3 weeks from what I've heard. But before that, apparently with the Perth Wildcats, before Bryce Cotton, he was the next best player at training. So hopefully he can keep that form, fit right in with a glove with this Nugget squad. But I'm excited to see him back playing here in this league.
So Gerald Vick. I think he's Sans headband now. It's McRae up high. Carpier gives it to McRae, and that's good basketball from the Sharks. Feeding the rolling big man.
Good hands, good touch there from McRae. It was a quick pass. Did a good job while he was rolling, find the ball, and finish with that soft left.
Second highest point, excuse me, second highest point scored by a Kiwi man in NCAA history behind Kirk Penny. Cullen McRae, an all-time leading rebounder.
Really? I thought Rob Lowe was up there. Cullen McRae, great job.
It's in the notes, I'm sorry. Like, I wrote it down.
That means it's true.
Well,
that means it's true.
I mean, Rob was great at St. Louis.
He was. And he did a good 4 years there too.
Yeah. I think Cullen had 5 in NCAA.
It's a numbers game.
I need to check that. Brock, you've got me second guessing myself.
Back to back to Barnsley.
Barnsley, yeah, at the line, knocking that down.
Great start here from Otago. Good like what you've seen on both sides for Coach Matahari here. Like I said, moving as a unit here on the defensive end. Still managed to put up 21 here in the first.
Oh, what a finish. And that is really pretty from Markel Lotz. Using the angle as Robbie Coleman couldn't keep it in. Just a little bit ahead of himself on the baseline there.
Yeah, stuck between two. Zako Kelly thought he was cutting to the rim. He was almost pulling back to shoot that three.
Coman, Andrew, Knox and Bardsley. Lotz goes again on the baseline, is fouled. Markel Lotz making his impact felt. Those are the four guys that they'll do everything that Brett Matahari asks of. But Markel Lotz liked the look of having Jack Andrew out on him, and he took him to the hole. He picks up the foul on the Nuggets big man.
Back-to-back aggressive moves as well. So that spin cycle on the last one, this one quick rip. Like he didn't take his time. There's movement happening on the other side, so the weak side couldn't really stay.
Feathery free throw shooter. Markel Lotz, 6'7", 29-year-old. Played college ball at Canisius, Clippers Summer Leagues, Portugal, Spain, and a basketball champion in Georgia, the country. The runner is good from Kamani Lawrence. Nuggets just keeping the Sharks at arm's length here. And the contact from the Gerald Vick's drive. The steal from Kapia is good, and he'll get up slowly. The Southland Sharks out of that timeout. They've looked much better. No whistle call. Welcome to the league, guys.
And it's still early days, but I think you have to be heavy right now for Southland. Hasn't been smooth sailing at the moment, especially up into that timeout. You're right, but they've turned it around after the timeout, back-to-back positions. One, they get to the line. One, the spin cycle.
Matariki Kapia, Hutt Valley High School, was injured last season. Played a little bit of juke hole in the States. Back of the iron there for the Sharks.
Like his energy early in this ball game, though. Saw an opportunity there, went for it. Got the steal and got to the line.
Bardsley felt the bump from the Gerald Vick. He'll pick up the foul.
Bardsley really does it all. Brings the ball up on that position. We know what he can do on the offensive glass. Does a good job of getting back to the free throw line right now because they're in the bonus. But really 1 to 4. Can kind of fit in and fit whatever mold you need him on that night.
Bardsley now 2 for 4 from the line here in the first quarter. Look at 3 now have made free throws with 91 seconds to go. 6-point Nuggets lead. Basically lead from the jump here. Carp here with Knox back in the game. Lotz, too physical from Lawrence. No, too physical from Lotz. An offensive foul there. So a niggly turnover for Guy Malloy and the Southland Sharks.
And I missed that. Maybe that was away from the ball.
Could be. Might have been just a hold there. Oh, that floater from Lawrence almost went in. Cup here. Hall, who pulled down the rebound, now has the runner. Lawrence with the rebound.
I felt like they needed to go back to Lotz on that one. Haven't seen the ball last couple of possessions.
Jack Andrew looking for the handoff, gives it to Lawrence instead. Knox. Back to Lawrence. Bardsley needs to shoot it. No way. Yes, Matt Bardsley. Where there's a will, there's a way. The slippery eel slithering on the baseline.
To the name with the left as well. Found space in a place that was in a dark place.
Markel Lotz misses the three.
He found some light and went up with the left.
Might only be a couple of seconds differential. No, there isn't.
Oh, just launch it, man.
I'll have the last possession here with the Nuggets. And then the foul on Scott Telfer. And that is shots coming up.
And a tough one as well. Not much moving there, not much going for this Otago Nuggets team. You bail them out, managed to get on the hip, have to do your work early. But surprised they showed so aggressively, especially when they're in the bonus.
So Z at the line. It's like Darko Kelly. 4.8 to go in this first quarter. Nuggets have been at the line a lot. Just 5 for 9 though. Can he get the roll? He can't. Ball is loose. McRae's there. No, he turns it over. Z Kelly couldn't quite bring it in. So 0.9 now for the Sharks. And we see the field goal percentage saving club admit a new member here. No, we won't. Carpia in the spirit of the game.
Respect it.
Matariki Carpia misses the long shot, and we'll take a break here, and we'll be the Nuggets in the lead, 26-18 after one quarter. Welcome back to the Edgar Centre in Dunedin. It's the Nuggets with a lead of 26-18. It's a NZNBL Steel combo for this round one. Valid until Tuesday. Use that QR code.
And that is a steal. Get the pepperoni, half and half with the cheese knots, the garlic knots. They ain't lying about that. It's a slam dunk. A good first half. First quarter, excuse me, from this Otago Nuggets squad. You have to be happy with that. First one of the season, you put up 26, you hold them to 18, missed opportunities. But overall, you have to be happy with what you see.
McRae. Carpia. McRae on the glass. Carpia has it. And they've been really good, those two, for Southland Sharks. Closing the lead now to 6.
Just sniffs it out. Went and found the ball, wanted it a little bit more than everybody else. Finishes with another 2.
Jack Andrew. Oh, left it on the heel of the rim. Now McRae wants to go to work. Fires it across. Burden.
Like the look though. Good pass there from McRae, finds your shooter. No one shooter as well, one of the better ones we have in the league. Make a miss, he just misses that one, but I like the look.
Tough angle on that pass for Kamani Lawrence to Jack Andrew. Robbie Coleman will give Andrew a bit of a spell.
One thing that really slowed down with this Nuggets team is once Ben Henshaw went out, shots weren't coming as easy. He was doing a good job finding transition, getting out and finding space.
Jack Andrew, I think he's seen some attention there at the end of the bench. Want to tweak something on the lower leg. And a foul called away from the ball. Up high, missed the call. That third referee, apologies, but
I think he stood out.
Oh, he stood out. Oh, thank you. That's what the call was from that referee then. McRae sets a pick on Bardsley. He gets it back. Callum McRae can't get the finish. Squirts out back to the Sharks. That drive is missed.
You have to like the looks.
Ben Hall with a strong drive, but just too hard off the glass.
Back-to-back good looks.
Lawrence missing that three. Turner with the ball. McRae. They want the N1, but McRae was fouled as he's pivoted.
And without Jack Andrew out there, can really find some space and go to work. Big body, uses it well, seals high.
It's a tough ask when you've got the switch called. Coleman stayed up.
I'd look for Callum McRae here. Go to work on some back-to-back positions.
That's Kamani Lawrence's first foul. McRae again on the offensive glass. Looking for a cutter. Turner. Lots rather. This is that runner.
Causing problems down there, big Callum McRae. The big body.
Coleman pulling McRae out with that three ball. Here's Lots with the ball. Hall with his feet set. Here's Henschel. He's back in the game. Good defense from Hall.
Just a little bit scrappy here at the moment. I feel the pace picking up.
Knox for three. That's good. Matahari would like the look of that. He was right there for it. Jack Andrew at the end of the bench there, still receiving some attention from the training staff.
And just felt like the game needed that. Seen a few positions now with no buckets.
Lots to Burden, stepping into the two. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in.
They're just staying in this ball game at the moment. It's not the prettiest or the tidiest or probably how they thought they were going to go about it. As we see Henschel push the pace and try and get back to the free throw line, but just hanging around this ball game at the moment. The Southland Sharks team.
Josh Turner's called for the foul. Henschel, miscommunication. Smiler and Freeman were on the weak side, but it didn't go to either of them.
I like the unselfishness, but I thought he had the space there, had him on his hip. Go to that float game, put it high off the glass.
Burton, left-hand drive. Good ball movement. Josh Turner stroking the three.
Tough too, with the closeout coming that way, but it's a 4-point ball game. Hits it in the corner.
Looking a little stagnant here for the Nuggets. Henschel in traffic, kicks it out. Smiler. Rebound. Here come the Sharks. And that is sprightly from the Gerald Vick.
Tough to slow that down in transition. Shows off that athleticism once it takes off. Yeah, it's tough to meet at the rim.
Closes it to two now, and a turnover. Zoe Burden got his hand up. Zoe Burden for three. Unlucky.
I've seen that before. I know that slow up run too, so you ain't gonna take it to the rim. You can shoot that three.
Smiler fires it out. Coleman. Lawrence He finds himself with it. Burton goes down. Henshaw knocking down a silky three.
The game just looks a little bit messy at the moment. And Henshaw takes the game into his own hands. In rhythm, gets the feet set. Nothing but the bottom.
In back as McRae sends Henshaw down. Got a, I think it's a kick ball called anyway. And so just a second added to the shot clock.
And I like the idea of just keep going back to Colin McRae. They're probably going to have to double. It looks like they're trying to double it as well. So you're going to get looks on that other side. And bring that 45-man down on the cut. Make the defense stay honest. If they don't double, let Colin McRae go to work.
It's Turner. Left it long. We've got a foul underneath. On the Nuggets.
You can just tell the difference now. At the start of the ball game, everything was one and done here on the defensive end for this Nugget squad. Every shot that Sharks are putting up at the moment, they're crashing all of their boards and making it tough to close out positions.
Robbie Coleman calls for the foul. Bardsley steps into the passing lane. And he wants the and one.
Don't have to worry about rebounding if you get the steals.
He gets the and one. Brent Matahari wants the unsportsmanlike. Felt like it was a bit of a push and not a play on the ball there. None forthcoming. But Matt Bardsley making things happen again. Back to the free throw line for Matt Bardsley.
I would have been impressed if he that is still working.
Jack Andrew out there now. Bardsley misses another one.
Just leaving a lot of these ones at the free throw line at the moment as well. 5 of 11 now from the free throw line.
Lawrence tips it out.
Ben Henshaw makes his way to the bench. Jack Andrew back in here as well. And that's where they've been struggling at the moment, is just closing out those defensive positions. So that's a huge help to have him back in there.
Andrew Wheeler out there for the Sharks in the corner. McRae comes up high. Burton stepping through, left hand. Timeout call. Brent Matahari doesn't like the look of this offense, or the defense rather.
Just a little bit too easy there. Caught his own number. Obviously you have to respect the shot, but no one on the nail there. Drive straight lines it. Slowed it down with that slow, old school YMCA type move. Find space with the left. So Burton the skip. Just keeping them in the ball game at the moment. Just kind of doing anything that they need. It's 3 of 8 from the field. 7 points. A couple steals and a couple of rebounds as well. Just over 10 minutes to play for Alonzo Burton in his first. Ben Henshaw show down the other end, though. 10 points for him. 4 of 5 shooting. Once his feet are set, you can tell he is going to be a bucket and a problem in this league.
Colin McRae had 875 rebounds in college.
Damn,
Rob Lowe. No, because we need to get this right.
Yeah, we need to see the bottom of this.
520.
Is that all?
Yeah.
In 4 years? Rob, what were you doing?
I don't. Yeah, you call Rob out. Here's your former teammate.
It's a long time. So only get 500 rebounds. Rob. He does everything else very well, though, you know.
He was like the best player in the league last year.
Yeah.
At age like 31, 32.
He's in his prime.
Yeah. Rebound collected. Sharks with the ball down 5. Coming up 4 minutes to go in this first half. The Edgar centre. Colin McRae again with the catch on the block. 3 dribbles. Left hand. This time it rolls out.
And you have to dig. You have to dig down if you're on the defensive end. You know where Colin McRae is trying to get. If you're in the nail, just stun at him. So a little bit too easy for him at the moment.
Oh, acrobatic finish from Darko Kelly.
Oh, that wasn't easy at all.
Darko Kelly gives the Nuggets a 7-point lead. McRae. Wheeler. Vic misses that. Wheeler getting up to grab the rebound. Gives the Southland Sharks another possession here. The drive from Burton. Got Bardsley in the air. And Bardsley will be called for the foul.
So just a little bit too easy right now for Alonzo Burton. Picking his poison. Went left on the last. Easy baseline rip on that one. Takes his time, gets back to the free throw line. Like we said before, just doing everything that his team needs him to do to keep them in this ballgame. Except making the free throw.
The rims aren't kind.
It's
The
cold out
Centre,
here.
it's only, it's late March.
Yeah, that South Island breeze a little bit different.
The doors look shut.
It's cold in summer down here.
7-point lead though now. Andrew Wheeler with the defense lets him know about it as well.
Never shy away from the moment. Sometimes you don't know if you want to get an import who isn't really moving just yet. You don't want to give him too much momentum or too much to use.
Vic gets his own rebound and can't control it, so it will be the Nuggets. Empty possessions from both teams here. Henshaw fires it across. Darko Kelly then commits the foul. Rather, Kamani Lawrence, sorry.
Good timeout. Nothing really going on both ends. Opportunity as well. Lots got going nice and early in the start of this ball game. This quarter, excuse me.
And half-time approaching here.
Big couple minutes here for both squads. Can they throw this thing back out to a double-digit lead? If you're the Nuggets, or the Sharks just fight away, can they get this one back down to it? Oh, that's not going to help.
That won't help. Matt Bardsley gets the finish, and Bardsley has been doing everything. It's 11 points, and again, getting in the way of the Southland Sharks.
And 11 points on just determination. Grit and grind. No plays called for him. Got out on the defensive. Got out on the lanes a couple times. Couple steals and one. Next one goes down the finishes with the left. Almost has a turnover at one point. Fights for the ball to get position back. Gets to the free throw line. And he's the leading scorer for the Otago Nuggets with 2 and a bit to go in this first half. You have to be happy with if you coach Brett Matahari.
Vic gives the Southland Sharks some necessary points here. Henshaw, he'll give them some offense. Stepping through around McRae, Ben Henshaw. Man, the Wildcats have an absolute player on their books as Vic spins.
It feels like he can score anytime he gets the ball. Inside, outside, transition, good pass.
That three is good. Ben Hall knocking it down.
And the pass with the opposite hand, he threw that with the right. Colin McRae's a lefty, put it on the money.
Back to Henshaw. Nice catch, great steal. Carpia with 90 seconds to go in the half. Lots stepping through, taking down Darcy Knox.
Just too easy. Found space, that's a big body to try and compete with. I think they need to go back to that every now and then.
Carpia, he goes down. Offensive rebound. Matariki Carpia doesn't look 100. But it will be Nuggets ball.
Barnsley again as well, just find them extra positions. First troubles, makes his way to the bench. A big first half from Matt Barnsley.
11 points, 3 rebounds. Coleman gets the N1. Robbie Coleman couldn't play in the semi-final last year. They left him off the official score sheet before it was too late. And it might have cost them an influential rotation player against the Canterbury Rams, left them short, but Robbie Coleman making things happen here in the first half.
Yeah, like the take. Created the contact, slowed everything down, didn't rush it, 2-foot stop. And what's more important is he picks up another foul. And Colin McRae just pushes that lead back out to 8 as well. Good backdoor cut, good pass.
Hall knocks down the 3.
And corner pocket, it's got his name all over it. Just a little bit too easy there on the back cut. Right play finds his shooter.
Nice look. Andrew against McRae, making his presence felt. Looks like Guy Malloy has got the big he wanted. Amaro Gill wasn't doing the job for him last season. And then McRae, the size in the middle down low. As we have a timeout with 56 seconds, rather, under a minute to go before half time here.
Just the 4 points right now for Colin McRae. It just hasn't really gone his way. I think there's positions that missed out on 3 or 4 positions where they could have just given it to the big man. No finders shooters as well. They've only got him down here for 1 assist. I can think of 2 off the top of my head as well. So expect him to see the ball a little bit more. He's played the most minutes so far for this team, in the 16 minutes in the first half. Colin McRae, he could get going a little bit more as this ball game and as the season continues to go, but doing a good job of protecting the paint. 5 rebounds for him. Raquel Lotz has 6 rebounds, 8 points as well. Like I said, just a few positions, wasted positions. Where if they got it to Lotz, they got it to McRae, they might have got better looks, but biggest can't be choosers. First half of the first game, they're going to find their rhythm, they're going to find their looks, going to find their spots. Like we've said a couple of times now, it hasn't been smooth sailing right now for the Sharks, but staying in this ball game, 5-point ball game and winning this quarter, 20-17. And surprised there's no Ben Henshaw out here at the moment.
Andrew, this is the layout. Ben Hall to his left. Lots to Vic. All the time in the world.
They had a chance there to close out that possession. So time on the clock.
Darko Kelly giving it to Knox. Gets it back. 3-ball. That's good. And that gives the Nuggets another lead here. 46-38.
And just a killer as well.
That's half time here at the Edgar Centre. Nuggets with an 8-point lead, just keeping the Southland Sharks team at arm's length. And we'll be back after the break with some stats for you. Welcome back. 46-38 is the scoreline here in Otago, Edgar Centre, Dunedin. As the little ones go up and down. Running full court, you love to see it. And Ben Henschel, instant offense for Brent Matahari and the Nuggets.
Instant offense is one way to put it. Did a great job there in that first half. He put up 7 shots, 5 for 7, but I like the looks he was getting. When his feet are set, you can tell he's a bucket from behind the arc, and athletically got to the rim a few times and really showed off what he can do up there. But one that stands out for me is that 11 points from Matt Barnsley. Big first half from him, 4 or 5. Nothing's run through him. No plays there set up for him, so he went and found his own 11. Did a good job on the defensive end. Markel Lotz, they can find him some more looks as well. Back-to-back positions. He made it look ridiculously easy there in the post, and then just didn't see the ball again. Doing a good job on the boards though. him and Kamani Lawrence, 8 and 7 respectively. Ben Henshaw there once again with those 2 assists. They're rotating them pretty quickly there on the other side as well for the Nuggets. Ben Henshaw's only played 12 minutes. Darcy Knox with 15, the captain as well, and those 3 blocks from Markel Lotz. He's got his fingerprints all over this ball game. Can't cut this lead into anything more than 8 at the moment.
No surprises, Matt Bardsley with 3 steals for the Nuggets. Official stats partner, the Chemist Warehouse, all season long. And it is going to be an interesting second half here coming up at the Edgar Centre. The Southland Sharks in a little bit of a hole, down 8. They had a rough start. But the Nuggets are a 4th quarter team according to the advanced stats from last season. The Sharks have a lot of new faces for Guy Malloy, who can string it together in the first game of the Sal's NBL round 1. Will the Nuggets keep them at arm's length, or will it be the Sharks? 3rd quarter coming up very shortly. Welcome back. 3rd quarter about to get underway here at the Edgar Centre in Dunedin. Coin referees done a good job, and one person who needs to do a good job for Guy Malloy is another addition to his roster. He's come from the Taranaki is Scott Telfer. Just having problems putting the VHS tape into the machine. Sorry, guys. So I think someone scratched the DVD. I think we're going to have to maybe put the broadband Ethernet cable back in. We're having problems trying to find the Scott Telfer. What folder did you put it in? The files are in the computer, Brooke.
Folders on folders on folders.
When you add so many new players to a team like this for Guy Malloy, you've got everybody together in good time because you've got the imports on hand, but 8 new faces for the rotation with the minutes being over at least 50 for the Southland Sharks. A lot of faces gone.
It's as fresh a start as you can get, and as we kind of touched on this at the very top of the ball game, it's Jeremy Kendall. His usage rate was through the roof last year. They ran everything through him. High on balls, re-screens, pick and pops. He was coming out of turnouts as well, but majority of the time he'd have the ball in his hand directing traffic. So completely different team. He was the point guard, the captain, the skip. He did it all. So it's a chance for them to really find themselves and find a brand new identity, I guess, with this new squad. And they're still in this ball game, all things considering. It's an 8-point game right now. The first quarter was a bit rough for them, 18-26, but 20-20 in the second quarter. If they can find their rhythm, find their groove. Big Callum McRae hasn't really got going yet. He's got 4 points. He just has to have the ball in his hands a little bit more and slow things down. It's a great passer too. But on the other end, Jack Andrews sitting just 1 at 8 at the moment. And he's had some good looks too. So if he can see a few of those go down, get up and yam a couple home. Find his confidence, which he won't be lacking in as well. That's been with Perth. Another big season with them. But overall, 8-point ball game. Those stats right there saying everyone thinks that the Otago Nuggets are good for the second half at home as well.
46-38, under 10 to go in this third quarter. We're underway.
Got there.
Kamani Lawrence, number 4. Henshaw, Burden doing a good job. Skip pass to Knox. Good rebound, good stop to start the third quarter.
And still got a good look, but I felt like they missed. Lawrence diving to the rim right there. Dusting off for 3 though, you take the look.
McRae and Andrew, that's been a battle down low. Good ball movement, good closeout. It's good basketball coming out of halftime here.
It is, and I like the look straight down to Callum McRae. Got it off quick, found his big man. Sorry, found his guard.
Lawrence has it blocked. Lott's got his 4th block of the game. Can't get the bucket though at the other end. Kamani Lawrence waited for the reinforcements to come. Henshaw lost the handle.
It's a little bit sloppy here at the moment. Back-to-back turnovers. Not even a look at the rim. A chance both teams to just settle this down.
Markel Lott spins. Finds his teammate and Vic. Had his feet inside the baseline just in time.
Make a wide receiver proud. But once again, get the ball back into Lott's, goes back to that spin move. Thought he had a shot, but found a better shot for Vic's on the baseline.
Jack Andrew left the 3-ball short. And it's McRae with
I like it.
a block. But it was off the backboard from Andrew. McRae will have the basket count.
Got to that desired strong hand. So quickly dropped to that base.
Benji Freeman coming in. Darko Kelly. I'm going to the end of the bench, and he'll take a seat. Has he done something to a hamstring there? Is he cramping, maybe? He's on his back and his leg is in the air. Keep an eye on that. Benji Freeman out there for the Nuggets.
Good start if you're part of the Southland Sharks team. Got this one back to 4 already. Just chipping away, but like the looks, easy looks that they're getting as well.
Andrew with the fall away over Callum McRae. The shot clock was winding down. And Jack Andrews saves them.
And you'll live with it if you're the Southland Sharks. Good position as they get downhill.
Josh Turner.
Turner in the corner. Great half, a great start to the half from the Southland Sharks team, but defensively is where they're getting it done. And you'll live with that Jack Andrew one. Late in the position, Callum McRae had a good hand. Just makes a tough shot, but you can live with that defensive position.
Henshaw will get us back underway. Southland Sharks hanging around here at Edgar Centre, cutting this lead to 3. Henshaw falling. Burden with the rebound. Looking up ahead, no one's back. And the dunk from Markel Lotz, was it?
Easy as a Sunday morning. Starts on the defensive end. They force the tough shot. Tidy up the glass. They get out and run. No transition defense. Kamani Lawrence puts his head down and gets to the free throw line, but back-to-back positions and good defensive end for the Southland Sharks team.
Kamali Lawrence taking matters into his own hands there. Two classic uniforms. The navy blue of the Nuggets.
Hey, he makes it work. I don't know how it goes. You just got to make it work. Whatever feels comfortable for you at the free throw line.
A slight hitch. Lotz with the board. Gets it back from his teammate, and Lotz into the chest of Lawrence. McRae trying to save it. Comes off Bardsley. Nice hustle from the big.
Staying in the fight. Like the looks that they're getting though. Most things are down on the rim. 3 balls are coming from dribble penetration. A lot of this is happening all inside the paint.
It's Vic. Lotz. Henshaw. Getting Roberts on his heels. Jack Andrew on the glass. Alonzo Burden, the captain, hustling hard. They can take the lead with a 3 or a 3-point play opportunity here. They go for 3. McRae with the rebound.
He's closing up positions. It's killing the Nuggets at the moment.
Oh!
Second, third, fourth chance opportunities.
That's almost catching a highlight there off the feed from Vic. But he's fouled in the act. And so he can tie it up with 2 here at the foul line.
And on those offensive rebounds, it's hard to scramble, hard to pick up your defensive man. Your man, sorry, on the defensive end. And Vix does a good job. Seeing that they're scrambling, getting into the paint. Throw that thing up, he'll go and get it. Both sides struggling from the line though.
Man, misses both. Southland now 4 for 10 from the line. Nuggets are 7 of 14. Henshaw left it for Bardsley. And we've got a 3-second call on Jack Andrew.
Yeah, posted up in the paint. I think he thought that the shot was going to go up a couple times there. Quick three, though.
Bardsley on Turner. Coleman picks him up. McRae. The ball to Burton. Andrew on the switch. 6 to shoot. McRae cleans it all up.
Once again, it's those offensive rebounds. Second chance opportunities, they get another one.
Score is tied. Henshaw. Quick three. Empty possession for the Nuggets. Going the other way. Markel Lotz. The pace of the Sharks offense is starting to pick up. They're leaking out and beating the Nuggets down the floor here in the third quarter. And we've got a timeout from Brent Matahari. He won't like what he sees in transition.
It's all getting a little too easy right now. For the Southland Sharks team doing a good job on the defensive end. Push the pace, they get out and run. They're trying to play a quick speed, this Nuggets team, but haven't had a good shot in the last 3 or 4 positions. Just slow it down. Run back through your sets. The Southland Sharks team at the moment aren't giving you a second or a third chance here at this offensive end, so you have to get a good look. She's loud.
Certainly is. Use that QR code.
That's what it sounds like when we walk down the corridors with Andrew Mulligan.
That is not true. That is people listening to your show online. You've captured the new audience.
We've done something, I don't know.
The morning shift.
We've done something.
It is heavily favoured with the fan vote towards the Nuggets. And the official stats partner of the NZNBL is the Chemist Warehouse. And at the moment, Southland are tied this game up on just 37% shooting. And the fans have voted, over 80% think the Nuggets will win this game. And at the moment, it is all locked up at 49. The Sharks have the lead.
For the first time in this ball game as well.
Yep. And they have a 2-point lead here with just under 5 minutes to go in the third.
Markel Lotz is sitting on a double-double now to go along with 4 blocks and 3 steals.
10 and 10 for Markel Lotz. Andrew down low, tipped in.
It needed that.
Z Darko Kelly. Saw him stretching during that timeout. Not out there for the Nuggets so far. An All-Australasian 5 for the Nuggets, who get the ball there.
He'd be happy with the look, though. Go back to them, man. Markel Lotz having a big third quarter. Gets his spot. Just misses the gimme.
Knox. Bardsley sees the lane. Tried to give it to Jack Andrew, and it's the Southland Sharks the other way. Roberts rolls it in. Southland take the lead back, 53-51.
Nothing easy down the other end. Did a good job of covering each other, rotating down. Pocket pass was there. The hands in the cookie jar and got the steal.
Coleman on the back door, troubled by McRae. Burden with another steal.
They're just doing a good job of showing up for each other at the moment. Making it hard down there on the defensive end for this Otago Nuggets team.
14th turnover for the home team. And a foul there. Bardsley picks up another foul. And that'll be, I believe, foul number 3 on him. Benji Freeman back into the game. Josh Turner, opportunity here to tell you where he's played.
Oh, I'm ready.
Colombia, Slovenia, Montenegro, Germany, Dominican Republic, Romania, Iraq, Morocco, Mexico, and was recently in the UAE.
Wow. Might have been easier to say the places he hasn't played.
That's probably true. I think he's probably the only player who comes close to rivaling where Marcel Jones has played.
Ooh. That's a good passport to have, Marcel Jones as well. Good job there from the Southland Sharks. Nothing coming easy right now for this Otago Nuggets team. This is when you need your Ty Websters or your Dante Russo Nancy, just a true point guard
Henshaw tied up by Burton. Another steal. Andrew filling the lanes on defense. Knox lost the handle, trying to find Freeman to his left.
Yeah, Freeman. He thought he was cutting to the rim. Freeman said, park up right here and shoot this three. It's miscommunication here early part of the season. Still just 5 points for the Otago Nuggets here in this third quarter. Like I was saying before, when you have the Ty Websters or the Dante Russo-Nances, just the point guards to direct traffic, and you find yourself in these levels. The other one I always think is the player timeout. When other teams go on runs, just blow one every now and then.
Yeah, usually teams keep it
in their back pocket to that very last.
for the last play of the half of the game. Freeman with the defense. That's a good call. Henshaw. You can't have any coach involvement. It's just purely a player-driven timeout. It's only 30 seconds long.
I was still playing about. Oh,
Josh. My goodness. Josh Turner. Stopping on a dime.
Turner and Lots have been huge here in the third. Vic doing this thing as well. No one player really stepping up. They're doing it as a unit right now. 12 for Lots.
The defense of Burton. Grabbed some steals. Big rebound from Andrew, but he couldn't control it. And he had it slapped out of his hands by a Shark. So it will be Nuggets ball.
Good D, good contest. Jack Andrew just didn't give up on the play.
Henshaw for three. Feathering from Ben Henshaw. Tied it up at 56. He's got 15 in the game.
And needed to. Back-to-back positions. Henshaw just finding space. Just make sure that the scoreboard just keeps ticking over here for this Nugget squad.
Vic. He answers with a three. LeGerald Vic from Memphis, Tennessee. 117 games for the Kansas Jayhawks. And he'll just step back over Benji Freeman and drill a three.
Whip that back quick. Found some space. Gets those three back quickly. He's into double digits now as well. That takes him out past 10. He's up to 12. A couple rebounds. 3 assists to boot as well.
Henshaw stepping back, left it short. Bardsley can't get it. Scott Taufel with the rebound. Here comes LeGerald Vic. Andrew picks him up. Likes the mismatch. Missed everything. Darko Kelly back in the game. And then Bardsley. He's fouled. He falls awkwardly. Pops back up.
Oh, he's always going to get up. Straight back to his feet. Heavy contact. Nothing in it, but gets back to the free throw line. To add to his 11 points that he had in the first.
This has been a 21-point third quarter for the Sharks. They had 20 in the second quarter. The Nuggets, just 10 here in the third. Bardsley back at the line, making the first.
And Ben Henshaw keeping them in the ball game.
17 for Henshaw. Bardsley makes both. Here's 13. Sharks lead is 1. Fourth quarter, just over 60 seconds away. Historically, the Nuggets last season were the best they were all season in the fourth. As Coleman just gets all of Kapia. The Sharks weren't that great in the fourth quarter, but new roster for Guy Malloy. See what Brent Matahari can conjure up here as we approach the fourth quarter.
He did a pretty good job moving his feet. He's got to that last part there. Created all the contact. Kapia does a good job of getting back to the free throw line. Just put his head down. Was determined to make something happen with the big man on him.
Kapia doing some meaningful minutes here. Looks to have picked up a little bit of an injury in the first half, and then just a tough inbounds breakdown in communication between Knox and Darko Kelly results in a turnover and another possession for the Sharks. Lots. Kapia. Jack Andrew with the excellent defense from the big on the guard. Here comes Darcy Knox. Darko Kelly. Darko Kelly for three. Falls to Henshaw.
Good job, Darcy Knox. Just keeps the play alive.
Bardsley. Here's Turner. Puts it up and in.
They had a chance to save that one again. You get the last shot of the quarter, but they roll the dice.
Henshaw crossing half court. Three to shoot. Wheeler rather, all over him. And the Nuggets, they led by 6 at half time. Make it 8 at half time, and they are now down 5. And we'll take a break and have the fourth quarter coming up next. Down 8 at halftime. They are up 5. The Southland Sharks, 63-58 at the Edgar Centre in Dunedin. 10 minutes to go in this game. That is your Sal's NBL Steel combo. Use that QR code for a bit of value until Tuesday.
Big quarter right there for the Southland Sharks. 25-12. Got the 5-point lead in the biggest lead that they've had all ball game.
Turner had it blocked. Darko Kelly picks it up. Lawrence with the ball. Looking to cross over. And loves the reverse. Just Kamani Lawrence.
Tough in the lane. Finish with the inside right. Finesse off the glass and makes this one a 3-point ball game.
Can the Sharks get without Callum McRae in the lane here as Markel Lotz going to work. 14 and 11 Has 4 blocks as well.
It's just too easy. I think they can keep going to that.
Darko Kelly looking to drive. Jack Andrew on the glass. Puts it up and in.
It's just that big body. They haven't played many people just yet and still trying to find your lungs. It's round 1. How the lungs going to hold out for the Southland Sharks squad? Big third quarter. If you're scoring, you never seem to get tired.
Wheeler kicking it out. Gets it back from Hall. Has Andrew on him. Bardsley over the top of the offensive player and Markel Lotz and just pokes it out. 5 on the shot clock for the Sharks.
And try to find the angle there, but just had nothing going. Good D from Barnsley trying to fight.
Good defense. Nuggets can take the lead, tie it up with a 3, but they just fire beauty of a pass to Jack Andrew.
Right down the middle. Good rim run there from Jack Andrew.
Big doing the job in trans. Lots. Bardsley with the foul there. Bardsley's 4th foul.
Yep. Has been instrumental in this ball game as well. It's always popping out the right places at the right times as Vix and McRae make their way back into this ball game. But 4 for Barnsley. With 8 minutes to go here into 1-point ball game. And looking for Darko Kelly to really get going in this one as well. I'm watching the tape that we saw in the last couple of years. Give it to you kind of any way you want as the 3 ball goes up. Good in trans.
Hasn't been a great shooting performance from the Southland Sharks. Andrew loses it. Shooting just 38% as McRae back in the game, going the other way.
It's on a nice edge at the moment. Who wants to take this ball game over? As we see another turnover.
Nuggets so sloppy with it in this game. Sharks not much better. Another turnover. It's just their 6th, to be fair. But in terms of turnovers for the Nuggets, they're closing in on 20 in the game here. What did your aunt tell you when she coached your team?
If you have more turnovers than minutes played, it's going to be tough to win the ball game.
You're so right. It's almost an inverse 2-to-1 turnover assist ratio, as you pointed out at 3/4 time, Brooke.
What's the count at the moment? It's 10 assists to the 18 turnovers.
I think it might be 19
now,
now.
yeah, excuse me.
Henshaw knocking that tough 2 down.
But when you got that man proven as well, that takes him out to 19 in this ball game.
Turner with Henshaw on him. McRae with a tough catch. Up high. Looking for Vic. Sets a big screen. Big 7'1". Jack Andrew gets the block though. Nuggets running out. Oh, what a finish. Darko Kelly with another smooth finish. That gives the Nuggets a 3-point lead. Guy Malloy has called timeout.
Good job there in transition. Not everybody gets back. They get out and run. Henshaw does a good job of finding Kamani Lawrence out there on the right-hand wing. It shows that athleticism. Gets back to the right with the touch as well. Just pushes that lead back out to 3 for this Nugget squad. And a tough minute or 2 for both squads here. Turnovers have been loud in this 4th quarter. Who can tidy that up? Get through their sets. One undone on the defensive end. They can close out this ball game.
Get your FIBA starter from $30 a month for the first 3 months. Call that number on screen or use your slow old broadband to go to skybroadband.co.nz and get yourself some super fast fiber.
And Jack Andrew just going about his business. Hasn't shot the ball to the percentage he would have liked, but he's sitting on a double-double right now. 11 points, 10 rebounds, a couple assists. He's filling up that stat sheet in this ball game.
Just 8 assists for the Southland Sharks here, just 10 for the Nuggets. 27 and 25 made field goals, Nuggets and Sharks respectively.
I will stand up for the Sharks on this point, and I don't know who I need to tell. Some teams do it better than others, but it's pretty hard to get an assist in this league. It's not, as we see the turnover, there's not a lob at the rim. Sometimes it's tough to get an assist.
And that comes from experience, people. That comes from a guard, a former guard here.
I've only got 1 assist.
I thought I had 8.
Come on.
Good hustle of the Nuggets. Coleman with the defense there, affecting the turnover. Knox for 3. Good box out from McRae.
Love the look, though. Found space. Henschel did a good job of drawing the defenders. Got it to his shooter. I like the look.
Hall. McRae with another rebound. That's his 8th, I believe. Burton back down to the big men on the block. 3 to shoot. McRae, feathery on the block with the left hand again.
Got to a sweet spot as well. All the time in the world. He was coming back to the right to go over that right shoulder and finish with the left. He's going to double from the base on that side, because you know he's getting back to that left.
Andrew left alone.
Good box out there from Hall. Landed in space. Chance to take the lead back here for the Southland Sharks.
Lots. Backing down Lawrence. McRae slips in for the rebound. Andrew does a good job. Keeps his feet. Vic can't get the finish.
Had opportunities. 3 on the rim. Left them all short. Gives the Nuggets a chance to extend this lead.
Lawrence spinning. Gets his own rebound. Can't get it to go down.
And both teams are going to watch this game back and look at all the missed opportunities that they had.
This has been a battle. Lots wants the call. None forthcoming. Coleman again all over him. Henschel off the glass. Ben Henschel wants the call. He doesn't get the love from the officials, and he's got 21.
And both teams looking at the refs at the moment. But one thing I can appreciate, it's physical on both ends.
Burton. Goes around Lawrence. The vet froze them. Look like statues.
He went to that dark place that Barnsley went to there in their first and found space on the baseline. Got this thing back to 1.
Henschel pulls off for 3. Almost banked it in. Andrew taps it out. Nuggets have another possession. Lawrence. And we got a travel.
No complaints there on the travel. Felt like he got that ball down. And no complaints there as he was ripping to the middle. Good job from Alonzo Burton to first force the turnover. Give yourself a chance to take this lead back.
Vic. Turnover again for the Southland Sharks. It just seems to be coming in inopportune moments in this game for Southland.
And they'll tidy those up as the year goes on as well, as the season continues to play out.
Meanwhile, the Nuggets have 20 turnovers. Henschel's fouled, but they've got Ben Henschel. He'll go to the line.
Which is making the world of difference at the moment, out to 21. Just putting his head down on some of these. Getting to the rim, forcing the issue. Thought he got fouled on the last play, finished through contact. This time, Picks up the contact, gets to the line with a chance for 2.
Left it short. That has not been kind, the free throw line. They're 9 of 17, the Nuggets. 9 of 16 are the Sharks.
A bit of a surprise for me at the moment, but Josh Turner on the bench.
Ben Henshaw just missed 2. That's a surprise.
That is a surprise too.
McRae found Ben Hall and blew the easy layup attempt.
Who wants it? That's what this one's going to come down to.
Under 3 to go. Lawrence kicks it out. Andrew in the corner. Great rebound. Darko Kelly is favouring that leg, it looks like. And he does well on the glass, crashing it. And he's fouled by lots.
Quiet game for his standards at the moment, just sitting at 5 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 4 turnovers. But nothing bigger than getting to the line right now with the chance. As we see with Henshaw for 2, misses those 2. Darko Kelly gets a chance to right those wrongs, but does no different.
Can anyone make a free throw in this game? Oh my goodness, that's 3 points. Left on the line in 2 visits. 1 is made. Lead is 2. 2:48 to go in this game.
Giving Southland a chance. Window is wide open for anyone to take this ball game.
Burton for 3. That's good. Zoe Burton, the vet. Son of Willie. 72-71, he gives them the lead, the Sharks. Breakout. Vic lays it up and in. Brent Matahari calls time. He is not enjoying the last couple of possessions. Knox and Lawrence, miscommunication again. And then Vic finishes. And it's a 3-point Sharks lead.
Just got all tangled up there, got a little bit messy. Someone on the nail, give it a dig. Ball spills the other way. Never really felt like it was under control from Vic's there too, but did a good job of gathering at the end, finishing with the left. Pushing this lead out to 1 now for the Southland Sharks with 2:20 to go. And where do you go? It's the first game. You have to look at Ben Henshaw, will have the ball in his hands. For this Otago Nuggets squad, Jack Andrews done a good job of just giving him second chances on those boards. He's got 7 offensive rebounds, so the Sharks are going to have to box him out. Down the other end, like when Lotz has the ball in the post. 5 guys in double digits for the Southland Sharks. All starters have 5. Hall has 6 and Kapia has 5.
Chemist Warehouse, official stats partner of the NZNBL. Nuggets ball. 2:17 to go in this game. Time winding down on the shot clock. Darko Kelly. And it'll be Sharks ball on the miss.
Decent look. The Sharks do enough to scramble, get out of that position with a stop. Go on a chance to extend this one past the 2-point. Sorry, 3-point ball game.
Kapia. McRae. Left hand. Ah, that's so tough to stop. Colin McRae, here's going to be a problem down low for teams. It's a 5-point Sharks lead.
Don't need the 3 here, don't need a force. Get a good look.
Now their bench is up on their feet. They smell blood in the water, do the Sharks. And it will stay with the Nuggets here with 1:22 to go. These two teams split last season's home and away.
Good job there from the Sharks.
Almost another Nuggets turnover. Knox. Henshaw needs to shoot it. Andrew. At the buzzer of the shot clock. Knocks the three down. That is a killer. You gotta believe that Jack Andrew,
He called it.
he called it. He used all of the time on the shot clock available.
I'm running to the corner pocket, come find me.
At the up fake and everything. Now it's Lots. Lots no roll. Lots is fouled.
And the offensive rebounds once again. That's the 15th now for the Sharks. All night long he's gone to that left. You have to know he's going to that left. Dig, stunt. Show bodies.
Recent history suggests, Brooke Rusko, that free throws are going to be tough to come by here. Markel Lots, he is 4 for 6 in the afternoon here with Gisendra and Dunedin. He leaves one. 50.7 seconds. Big foul shot here.
Don't mean to state the obvious, but needs one.
Misses one. Ball is loose. Knox has it. Big possession here for Otago. The night and day Nuggets.
Who do they go to?
Lawrence. Jack Andrew. Who else? Leaves it on the front of the rim. McRae with the rebound.
Got the look.
Nuggets just need a stop. They'll get the ball back. Sharks will use all of the clock. Under 10 now. Vic driving, kicking, Burden. Henshaw on him. It's Lots for 3. He misses. Andrew with the rebound.
Oh, he cramped.
Is he cramped? He has. Ben Henshaw. Has he called a player timeout? He must have. They've only got 30 seconds. Lawrence needs to come over real quick. He's still walking. Ben Henshaw.
And if he didn't cramp, you think they might have got the look that they wanted. Scrambling defense, getting back. Transition defense has been tough. Ball in Ben Henshaw's hands.
This is why you keep a player timeout up your sleeve. And so it will be advanced. It shortens the court. Gives them a little bit more of time, though. Southland obviously have the opportunity to sort their defense out. Guy Malloy directing traffic after time has expired on the timeout. So 10.4 to go. Will it be a Nuggets three-point win to win it? Will it be all tied up in extra time? Will overtime come? Henshaw. It's Bardsley. He drives off the glass left hand. Matt Bardsley ties it up with 2.8 to go.
He knew exactly what he was doing. I thought he gave up the open look.
Bardsley knows he's not an accomplished three-point shooter, uses the left. And it's all tied up at 76.
It's been his game. I thought he was going to let it fly from deep for all the glory. Makes the right play. Gets into the body of the defense. Proven left hand, and he finishes with it.
What decision-making from Matt Bardsley.
Now what do you do on the offensive end if you're the Southland Sharks? Where do you go? You're trying to get misdirection at the top. Lots has been the guy. Turner's spent a lot of time on the bench here in the fourth quarter. Does he see his way back onto the ball game with the 13 points that he's got? He's just played 20 minutes. No one with more than 15 for the Southland Sharks. No one with more than 14, excuse me, for the Southland Sharks right now. But you give yourself a chance to sneak a win in round 1 against the Otago Nuggets.
2.8 seconds to go in regulation. Will we have overtime? Who will be the hero for the Sharks? Can the Nuggets get a stop?
Matt Barsley, cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Burton, Lotz, Carpier, Vic and McRae out there for Southland.
Interesting, they've got Lonzo Ball inbounding the ball. Someone you have to trust with the ball to make the right pass, but you can't fall asleep with him as well.
Here we go. Vic with the ball. Vic crossing over for the game. Overtime it is at the Edgar Centre. 76 all.
Matt Barsley, take a bow. Forces overtime with the dribble penetration and finishing with the left. Both teams left opportunities out there to walk home with this ball game. But we go to OT.
What a game this has turned into. It has been back and forth in the second half. The Sharks trailed all of the first half, but they fought their way back here, and the Nuggets have held tough. They've hung tough, rather. And they will go into overtime against the Sharks here. It has been a ball game. It has been tough at times to watch. Shots have not dropped. The Nuggets have shot 41%, the Sharks just 37. 21 turnovers for the Nuggets. Just 7 for the Sharks. Plus 12 rebound advantage for the home team.
Both teams right now will be thinking, we've had our chances, we've had opportunities to close this ball game out. 21 turnovers from the Nuggets, and they're still in this ball game.
Markel Lotz, he's played almost 38 minutes of this game. Ben Henshaw's cramping, he's played 30 minutes. Jack Andrews played 35. Darcy Knox has played 34.
Jack Andrew came up big there in the fourth as well.
McRae's played 34. And we are waiting eagerly for this overtime.
And the spread scoring load from this Southland Sharks squad. 14 for Vic, 14 for Lotz, Turner with 13, and Burden and McRae both sharing 12. So a real team effort just to fight and scrap and claw their way back into this ball game. As Josh Turner remains on the bench.
It's Kamani Lawrence, no. Darko Kelly out there either for the Nuggets. Underway, overtime. Jack Andrew with the handoff. Henshaw gives it to Kamani Lawrence. Goes around McRae, has it stripped by Burden. Saved by the Nuggets and Henshaw. 6 to shoot. Jack Andrew up high. Gives it to Henshaw. He'll step back. Who wants it? Jack Andrew does. Oh. It was almost a Carpier steal there.
And scrappy play. Do a good job of getting a second chance opportunity as Lawrence puts his head down.
Lawrence is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yes, couldn't close out that possession right there. Had a chance.
That was a 42-second offensive play of rebound after rebound. The Nuggets just willing themselves to get extra possessions. And in the end, it'll be Kamani Lawrence at the line. 14 points, 13 rebounds for him. He's sitting on 4 fouls. The Gerald Vic has 4 fouls as well.
It's been this part of the ball game for both squads. It's been a worry. And continues.
Free throws. A massive storyline here. The Sharks have left 9 out there. The Nuggets have left 11. Lawrence missing 2.
Just leaving them at the line. Both teams have done it.
My goodness.
50% overall for both squads on the ball game at the free throw line right now. see the pressure from Henshaw.
Nuggets second from top last season, and Sharks 8th. Road wins so valuable in the Souths NBL.
Looked like there was contact down there.
Oh, and Kamani Lawrence stepped out. Both teams struggling to find a basket here in overtime. That is turnover number 22 for the Nuggets.
And I have to agree with Kapia there. He's saying there was contact on that last cut. But either way, it's a good look. Callum McRae in the post made the right decisions. Rest missed the foul on the cut. But go back to the big man.
There's McRae. Knox was hedging. Lots. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it out. Vic with the ball. Vic for three. Contested. Lawrence with it.
Both teams going late into the shot clock on these possessions.
Henshaw. Into Andrew. Andrew with the little jump hook over the big Callum McRae. Nice finish from Jack Andrew.
Butter gets back to that left shoulder, goes over the right, over the bigger Callum McRae. Nothing but the bottom. Hasn't had the scoring game that he would have thought with 20 shots for Jack Andrew, but none bigger than that.
Carpier off the glass. He goes down. Lawrence is fouled. That's not a bad thing for the Nuggets because Lawrence just missed 2 free throws.
They've gone away from lots on these last couple of possessions of the first 2 and some change for the Southland Sharks. Lots hasn't had a look in this overtime.
Josh Turner's out there now. Carpier sits. No shots, sorry, on that foul. Foul before he got into his motion. Kamani, Lawrence with McRae. Lots helping out. Lawrence, smooth. 4-point lead now for the Nuggets.
Just took his time, got deep in the paint. Done on the defensive end, excuse me. Still no, not that I can see anyway. No Darko Kelly out there to start this. We'll check back into this ball game.
Back underway, Josh Turner. Just 21 minutes in this game. Here's Watts. Coming on him. Coleman. I thought that was pretty good defense, to be honest.
Not much you can do about that. Arms were up, was meeting with the chest.
He wasn't pushing, didn't have an arm bar. McRae has it. Here's Burton. Andrew has to come across and help out. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner. Burton falling away. Had to shoot it. Ben Henshaw with the rebound.
Good job on the defensive end. Forced a double clutch late in the shot clock. Tidy up the boards. Give themselves a chance to extend this one. Much past the 2-position ball game.
Henshaw, Lawrence, Then the staff for the Nuggets in overtime. 3 to shoot. Lost the handle. Sharks. Vic upstairs. Kamani Lawrence breaks it up. What athleticism to hustle back.
Wade not give up on the play. Turns the ball over. They have a chance for the highlight play.
Andrew with 2 hands down the middle. Jack Andrew gives them a 6-point lead.
And ends up being a 4-point swing. They stop the lob, find the slip. Like you said, put this one out to 6.
Roberts, Vic. Burton stepping to the left. Can't get that 3 to go down.
Henshaw is struggling with what I think is a calf cramp. There he is.
Yes, he is. He's limping. Under 10 to shoot. Under a minute to go in overtime. Andrew up high. Ben Henshaw wants no part of this play. Darcy Knox comes up long.
Still have a chance. The window's open.
Someone needs to go at Ben Henshaw. Air ball. They need to take Ben Henshaw out. He is a lame duck out there, unfortunately.
And the timeout is called by the Nuggets with 37 to go.
Knox is helping him off the floor. What an absolute battler. Ben Henshaw is struggling in overtime here. He is done, surely. Yeah, have some fluids. Man.
6-point ball game. He's sitting on 21 points right now as Ben Henshaw.
There's nothing quite like game reps, right?
Especially game 1 of the season too.
I mean, you've spent all NBL season like Ben Henshaw has in Australia, getting spot minutes, been in the rotation, helping out here and there, but you're not pulling a big shift like this, right? You're not pulling close to 35 minutes of game time.
To go alongside 21 points, 5 rebounds when you are the guy for them as well. And he's looked good. But you're absolutely right. You can't fake the reps. And as the season goes on, those lungs will get there. The legs will find themselves. But there's nothing like some good old game 1 cramps. And he's done a good job here on the defensive end, the Otago Nuggets. Sharks still yet to score with 36 seconds to go.
It will be Nuggets ball. Ben Hall is out there. Ben Henshaw is limping past Brent Matahari. Knox has the ball. Roberts on him. Coleman to Lawrence. Haven't seen any of Darko Kelly. And Lawrence! Kamani Lawrence has come into his own here and has given them an 8-point lead. He's pretty much called game. Turner for 3. He knocks that down.
And they did a good job on that last possession, the Otago Nuggets.
They need to foul. And they do. And Bardsley will go to the line to shoot 2.
They chewed up the clock. Darcy Knox did a good job of dealing with the pressure. And then just a tough shot from Kamani Lawrence. Went to the bag. Went to the fadeaway. And nothing but the bottom.
Matt Bardsley, what a game for him. 16 points. Nothing but net on those free throws. Turner looking to step and hit the 3. Left it short. The Nuggets survive. They win by 7. They beat the Sharks, who had nothing in overtime of any sort of offense. They fall apart, and the Nuggets come away with a hard-fought Southern Stoush win. 86-79. It took overtime to separate these two teams, but it's the Nuggets who had it all their way with Kamani Lawrence, huge down the stretch and into overtime, 18 points, 13 rebounds.
You see the stats here from the ball game. Ben Henshaw got busy nice and early, finishes up the ball game with 21. I'll be surprised if he doesn't average around that 21 in North as the season continues to go on and he finds some space with Ty Webster joining back into the squad. Big night on the rebounds. Big night on the glass there for Jack Andrew. Had 15 of those bad boys. 8, excuse me, on the offensive end. Callum McRae was huge on the boards as well. Kamani Lawrence had his fingerprints all over the ball game. And Markel Lotz, but they both share 13 rebounds. Dako Kelly, that's probably one of the promising signs too, is that he only put up 23 minutes for 6 points, had the 4 assists. Once they get him firing on all cylinders as well. Doesn't matter how you get the wins. You scrap for them, they can be ugly. All you know is you got one next to the win column. And the Nuggets got that one tonight in overtime.
Certainly did. Markel Lotz, 5 blocks for him. Jack Andrew was huge in the middle, up against Callum McRae, who had a nice night, afternoon rather. Callum McRae, 12 points, 13 rebounds, but Jack Andrew did the job. Zoe Burden, the captain of the Sharks, with 5 steals. But Matt Bardsley, 3 steals himself. What was the story for the Nuggets? Just with 17 points, 5 of 7 shooting, 7 of 10, and that's still to come. The Jets and the Airs are next. The Saints will host the Tuatara, and the Giants will host the Bulls tomorrow on Easter Sunday. On behalf of Brooke Rusko and the Sky Sport team, enjoy the rest of the NZNBL and enjoy your Easter. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Looking forward to it.